Hello YouTube, this is Chardaryugioh's awesome new mat, because despite what a certain girl at the Kendallville Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments have you believe, Kaiba is cooler than Yugi. So, anyway, this is a new series I'm going to start, which is just card discussions, which is stuff that I think should be run, and stuff that I think should not be run. Now, this should be interesting because I run a lot of really weird decks. Like on Dueling Network, I have a Parshath deck. I have a Relinquish deck and just funny stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to make it interesting and use some really forgotten cards. But this one's a bit more mainstream, just because this is a card that I used at the last tournament. It actually won me the final round and effectively won me the tournament. And that is Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor. Now, I think this card should be mained, mainly because it's a synchro. You should not have any problem making space for it. It's a level 10, which is something a lot of decks don't really have a good level 10 to go into. Now, this card is a 3300 attack and defense, so it's a very solid body. Now, it only gets its effects when your opponent has a light monster on the field, which is one of the reasons why this was not used so much last format. Things are different this format. Lightsworn and Agents are two of the major deck threats out there right now. So, let's see. If your opponent has a light monster, you can activate one of these effects. You can destroy a set card on the field for absolutely nothing. You know, that's already good on itself. You can discard one card from your hand to destroy all spell and trap cards on their opponent's side of the field. We have 3 MST in Heavy. I don't see that one getting used much, but it is the third effect that makes it so good. You can discard all cards in your hand to the graveyard to look at your opponent's hand, discard all light monsters in their hand, and inflict damage equal to the total attack of all of the sent monsters, which is a huge, you can potentially turn that into a huge minus for your opponent, plus a ton of damage. Now, one thing that I love about this, I use this in the Agent Mirror match, which, for as good as it is against Agents, the Agent deck is probably one of the best decks for making it. If you get Gen X Ally Birdman and Agent Creation Venus, which is not exactly hard to do, you instantaneously can get Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor. And it's even better, a lot of Agent decks I know tech in a creature swap, so you can give your opponent a Shine Ball. You have no shortage of Shine Balls, so give them one of those, and you know that they will have a light monster to use for Decisive Armor. So I think this card should be in every person's extra deck right now, just because of how big Agents are. Now, next format, who knows, it might not be as good, but for this format, I am definitely sticking with this. So that's my first really card discussion video. And you know, I'm a bad player. Well, I don't know if I'm a bad player, but there are a lot better players out there. So if you guys want to bring up some points, if I say a card should be run and you think it shouldn't, you know, tell me why. I want to get better at this game. I think that this would be a good way to do that. So hopefully do these videos once or twice a week. And so yeah. Then hopefully this should get some new content for my channel, because it's really been lacking in that lately. I tried to do the extreme pack openings. And finally, a shout out to Toad2653, I think. He filmed the video that I used the Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor, and I will put a link to his channel. He's a really cool guy. He effectively runs the tournaments now at Kendallville. It used to be One Team Underground, but he hasn't been there as much lately. So, just really awesome guy. He started a while ago, but he's got 8 subscribers now. But he's got some really good stuff on his channel, so I would really recommend checking him out too. And just really awesome guy. And another shout out to One Team Underground, because he's the guy who traded me the mat. He gave me a really good deal on it. I really appreciate that too, because it makes the videos a lot more interesting. So yeah, that's about it for now. So peace out YouTube, and next time you go to your locals, try out Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor.